Oh yes. Let's freaking go. Grapple chat. Here I am. I'm at Monday Night Raw, guys. I'm here live from Monday Night Raw. And let me tell you something. It is time for me to just lay it bare. Monday Night Raw tonight was the epitome of you gotta be kidding me. Okay? I like wrestling. I like the WWE. I afford them every opportunity to impress me. Even when they don't impress me, I honestly think maybe it's on purpose. Maybe they're trying. Maybe they're trying to not impress me. Maybe that's what they're trying to do here. Not impress me. That's what they want. I sometimes I make excuses. Okay? I feel like sometimes watching WWE, I feel like somebody who's like been abused and like, "Oh, that's just how he is. Don't worry, that's just how he is." No. Okay, no longer will I allow this show to eke by on the mediocrity, because I see it. It's mediocre. It's honestly been mediocre recently, and this is not. It's not easy for me, man. It's not easy for me to say these things because I believe, man. I believe that they have a plan. I believe they have a long-term plan. But then there are things that they do that are just like, is this a long-term plan? It doesn't seem like it, man. It seems like they're building off of the same things that they did before, but like changing them just a little bit because they have no vision. No vision for the future of this product. And I don't know if that's just like a decision from the top to the bottom, but it's so prevalent in every one of these feuds. It's been a little bit worrisome. I'll say worrisome. Okay. So let's get into it. Let's get into the review. I just want to have a preamble. Okay, the preamble to the Constitution. WWE, please stop everything. Okay, I don't care what the feud is. Just stop. It's about that time. Okay, just stop all feuds. What is this? Finish to the Hype King? Is he the best in the world? Dude, I think he might be the best in the world right now. Finish Hype King, bring in the super chat. Boom. Finish Hype King. Holy moly, dude, where is it? Does it exist on the screen? YouTube. Streamlabs. Does it exist here or did I take it out? Oh, man. Where's the Streamlabs? Streamlabs. It's gone. No, it's here. It should be there. Oh, man. I guess it's not the right Streamlabs. Well, it's still showing up. But, yeah, we gotta fix that. I gotta remember to fix that. Yo. Finish Hype King, the brand new legit boss. He's in the corner right here, as you can see. Finish Hype King, legit boss, which means he's ruling the broadcast right now with an iron fist. Maybe he can keep it. I don't know, man. But hey, let's not get lost. Thank you so much, Finish Hype King. FinnishViking is his real name, but I call him the Finish Hype King because he's brought so much hype, man. He's the king of hype. So thank you for that $3 super chat. He says Gritster hype. No, that's you hype, dude. That's you hype. So let's get into Monday Night Raw, guys. Let's just do this. All right. We start off Monday Night Raw, and it is Elias in the ring by himself, and he's playing his little song, of course. Okay, this is something that I love. I love when Monday Night Raw has Elias. Can I move my mouse up onto my lap a little bit? Is that possible? I can. All right, cool. All right, so we start off Monday Night Raw with Elias, and he's playing his little song, and it actually is something that I've been looking forward to, something I've been talking about recently. When it comes to the feud that could actually result in the Intercontinental Championship, which I'm gonna put over my shoulder right now. I'm going to wear this right now. When it comes to somebody possibly taking the Intercontinental Championship, I'm thinking about a couple athletes who could do it, and Elias is pretty much first on my list because he's got the charisma. He knows how to control a crowd. He's a pretty good wrestler. He's got a good look. Altogether, I think Elias could be the guy. Well, WWE seems to agree because in the middle of his exchange, his verbal and music exchange with the crowd, this happens.
No surprise to anyone that I am the first face you see tonight. I am this company's most valuable asset, and at Money in the Bank, I will become even more valuable when I become the next Intercontinental Champion.
Yes.
Because it is on that night that the entire world will see what Seth Rollins will learn the hard way, and that's that WWE stands for. I said WWE stands for.
Oh yes. Okay, so basically, he plays a song after that, but this was exactly what I wanted to hear. This started off Monday Night Raw with a bang, and I was like, yes, yes, dude. They basically just confirmed that at Money in the Bank, it's going to be Seth Rollins versus Elias for the Intercontinental Championship. Elias has been groomed for this opportunity for some time due to his push he's been getting since he debuted on the main roster. That's for sure, Adam Bomb. That is for sure. And it's not a problem that I don't have a problem with it. Honestly, I think he's shown that he can hang on the mic, in the ring. In the ring, he's not super exciting, but he's brutal and he gets the job done. I would like it if he would step it up a little bit in the ring, especially if you're going to wrestle against Seth Rollins. Man, you got to find a way to make your style a little bit more visually spicy. Okay, I want some spiciness. But man, this is a dream come true. So Seth Rollins comes down to the ring. He starts talking some trash, of course. You gotta have some trash talk. Then, out of nowhere comes Jinder Mahal. Jinder Mahal jumps Seth Rollins, so it's Seth Rollins and Elias just destroying Elias and Jinder Mahal destroying Seth Rollins, and then out comes Roman Reigns, and to a rain of actual cheers from the crowd, unless they're doing something weird with the sound effects, which you know they do. Guys, they do this from time to time. They make it sound like Roman Reigns is getting cheered when he's actually getting booed. But I think tonight they were actually cheering Roman Reigns. So there's a brawl that ensues, of course, and then out comes Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle announces that, hey, we're gonna have ourselves a tag team match, and it's happening right now. So it's Jinder Mahal and Elias versus Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. The match that happens afterwards is fairly rudimentary. Like there's nothing too crazy that happens. Jinder Mahal tosses Roman Reigns out of the whole entire ringside into the crowd. Seth Rollins, he's keeping it together, but there's just too much. There's too much distraction happening outside. Jinder Mahal distracts him. Elias stays on him. Sunil Singh gets a chair from out from under the ring. He gets a chair and he acts like he's gonna hit Seth Rollins, but then he runs into the ring, drops the chair, and that drops it in the perfect position for Elias to hit a DDT on Seth Rollins, which leaves Seth Rollins' head directly planted into the steel chair, and that's damages, man. That's damages. Okay. Super damages. But it goes on, and on and on and on. But hey, at the end of the night, at the end of the match, not the end of the night, but the Architect, he went straight into a DDT. Then he caught the drift away. And as soon as you hit that, as soon as that drift away hits you, it's over with, man. So Seth Rollins goes to sleep with the drift away, which is a legit 1, 2, 3. No weirdness, no nothing else, no feet on the ropes, No grabbing the tights. Of course, it was cheaterish to begin with because he got slammed on a chair that was introduced by one of the henchmen of a person he was affiliated with. But altogether, Jinder and Elias win the tag team match against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, man. Which pushes forward their feuds. I like this. I like this outcome. Gosh, man, I just wish they would have worked harder on the mic for this feud because there's only a week left after this, before Money in the Bank. So they got to build up Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. They got to build up Seth Rollins versus Elias. They got to build these things up. They only got 1 week to do it. 1 week left. This was a good start, but that was, I don't know, man. I just hope it doesn't seem too thrown together. I don't know if people in Chicago are going to love this match or these matches. Of course, they're going to love Seth Rollins. Of course, they're going to love Elias. But when it comes to Jinder and Roman, they got some work to do. So I hope next week they have their A game. I hope they bring their A game because they're going to have to build this up. They're going to need it. Next, we got Kurt Hawkins came out. Kurt Hawkins came out and he was telling people about how he is 0 and 199. So he's got 199 losses and no wins. He says tonight is going to be the night that he breaks the streak and it's going to be all over. And it did look like it for a second. It did look like it because he was fighting a guy named James Harden in Houston. Developmental talent, and he was handing it to him. It looked like it was his match to win, and then out comes Baron Corbin, who delivers the end of days to James Harden. And so, in other words, handing the disqualification loss to Kurt Hawkins, leaving him in the hole 0 and 200. 0 and 200. Yes, the free tacos. Ricky Gray, thank you. Kurt Hawkins said if he won tonight, everybody in the arena would get free tacos. And people were like, yo, free tacos? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, dude, I want free tacos. I almost hope that Golden State wins on Wednesday. Because the NBA says, and Taco Bell says, if the Golden State Warriors win in Cleveland on Wednesday, then we all get a free Doritos Locos Tacos. And I don't know why I said it plural, but it just sounds cool. Doritos Locos Tacos. We all get a Doritos Locos Taco. If you go to your local Taco Bell after Game 3 this Wednesday, hey, guess what? Free Doritos Locos Taco for you. And I wanted a free taco on Kurt Hawkins tonight, but guess what? Baron Corbin ruined that for me and ruined it for everybody. He end of days James Harden and gives the loss to Kurt Hawkins, and then he proceeds to put Kurt Hawkins through the table that had all the free tacos on it, and I was like, man, these tacos look delicious. But no, there will be no tacos. So that was the end of that. I know, man. Yeah, really, it's like that. The NBA and Taco Bell said if any team wins on the road during the NBA Finals this year, that equals a free taco for everybody. So hey, I want the Cavaliers to win on Wednesday, but I also kind of want them to lose on Wednesday because when's the last time I got a free taco for watching a basketball game? It doesn't happen too often, so maybe it'll be all right. Anyway, next. There you guys go. So please tune in. I'm going to be streaming this Wednesday. Okay, this Wednesday evening, I'm going to be streaming the entirety of the Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors. The entire basketball game I'll be streaming during, giving you guys my expert commentary, giving you guys the play-by-play. I have the score on the screen, all that stuff. So if you're going to be watching the game, this is the place to watch it. Plus, you'll know if you're going to be eligible for a free taco afterwards. Doritos Locos Taco. Can we give you two a Doritos Locos for their shenanigans? No, they don't get one. They don't get one. Did James Ellsworth look like James Harden? James Harden looked much more presentable. He had a nice beard. He had a nice haircut. The guy looked physically presentable, like he could have actually wrestled a pretty good match against Kurt Hawkins if they would have booked it that way. I thought James Harden was much more impressive than James Ellsworth. There you go. That's the end of that one. All right, guys, let's go. Let's move on. All right. I hope you guys are looking forward to some free tacos today, because, or not today, but on Wednesday. All right, Thursday actually, because you're gonna have to wait till Thursday to get your free taco probably. But hey, if I'll tell you one thing, if the Golden State Warriors win on Wednesday, I'm gonna make a video on Thursday about me going to Taco Bell and get my free freaking taco. All right, I'm gonna upload this video to YouTube. It's gonna be a vlog of me going. I'll ride public transit even, because, dude, I want this to be just a crazy good video. So I'm gonna ride public transit. I'm gonna have some run-ins with some people who are on the public transit. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a crazy video. All right. So if Golden State wins, we're gonna have ourselves a situation here on YouTube. Anyway, next we got Nia Jax against Natalya. Nia Jax comes out and her belt is not looking fresh on her. It looks really bad on her. It's not because she looks bad. She's a very presentable woman. I like Nia Jax, okay? But honestly, she got to switch her outfit up or something, because it's out of place. It doesn't look right on her. Maybe she could come out with like a white outfit, like a white and red outfit. Act like a champion, man. You're not hyped to be the freaking cream of the crop. She should come out in a great outfit, not the same outfit she's been wearing for a year now on the main roster. I might be wrong about that year. I think it's maybe 9 months, 10 months. Who cares how long it is? Just, man, when you win a championship, you should be acting like a champion. This dude Seth Rollins got a new outfit every single day. This dude Roman Reigns has a new piece of gear every single day. Braun Strowman's got several t-shirts. Baron Corbin's got several t-shirts. Like, can you please act like a champion, Nia? It just struck me weird when she came out wearing the same old outfit, just with that belt around her. She feels like a placeholder champion, and that's not the way you got to do things, all right? Be a champion. You win a championship, you need to start acting like it, man. Can we please get a white outfit for her or something? Someone's going to try to rush me. Oh, yeah. Someone's going to try to rush me, but that's good, because you guys are going to get some video of me showing my street tactics. Street tactics. Anyway, so Nia Jax and Natalya have a match, and they look like they're dressed the exact same way. It's an okay match. Natalya had a spot where she was actually trying to pick up Nia Jax, and she got her off her feet. Natalya is stronger than she looks, man. Overall, it just turns out that Natalya gets kind of injured, and then she gets Samoan dropped through the mat pretty much, and then it's game over. Nia Jax wins, but Natalya turns out to be injured. Her leg is hurting her, and then Ronda Rousey was on the announce table this whole time. Not on it, but she was on the announce team. And she comes down to the ring, and she comes down just too little too late, man. She's trying to take care of Natalya, and this is where I started to think that this is a good way for them to build the feud. There's a good way for Natalya to seem like she's going to mess up the match for Ronda Rousey at Money in the Bank, because Ronda Rousey and Nia Jax are going to fight for the Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship at Money in the Bank. I think Natalya is going to ruin this match, and I also think that maybe she'll have the Money in the Bank at that point, because she's in the Money in the Bank match. So I could see, because of the whole long, what was it, a year that Carmella was holding the Money in the Bank contract, maybe they'll give us a swift cash in this year. Maybe they'll give us a real swift cash in this year where Natalya wins it, and then that same night she cashes it in on Ronda Rousey and gets the championship. I would love to see that. Anything they can do to keep this championship off of Ronda Rousey for now. Ronda Rousey doesn't need this title shot right now. She needs more practice in the ring. She needs to become more and more legitimate when it comes to the WWE, because you're out of WWE accomplishments matter, but they don't matter as much as what you do while you're here. And I just would love to see them build her up more and more. And a great first feud for her, a great first actual feud, because this one I see as a placeholder feud. Great first feud would be Ronda Rousey versus Natalya, who's supposed to be her best friend. But during this whole thing, I'll actually let you guys listen to the backstage segment, because this one actually leveled it out. This one actually leveled it out. So let me let you guys hear this real quick. This is what they said backstage. Oh no, this is ads. All right, hang on a second. This is what was said backstage when it comes to the Nia Jax, Ronda Rousey, and Natalya situation. Let's listen to it. So Ronda Rousey is helping her out.
It's just... It could be anything. It could mean anything. No, it just hurts. It's like, it's one of, can you give me those crap? Can you give me the other crap? I'm gonna try to put a little weight. Let me help you. I'm gonna try to put some weight on it. You don't have to put weight on it so soon. You have a lot of time.
Maddie, I am so sorry.
Nia Jax runs up, says she's so sorry.
I know.
Are you gonna be able to compete in Money in the Bank?
Haven't you done enough already? Okay, look at her knee.
Rhonda's okay.
We were having a match.
Nia, it's okay.
And you should know, this isn't ballet.
Nia, you guys.
And she's just as much as my friend as she is yours.
Nia, we all know that.
I think it's best if you just leave.
Rhonda.
Leave? I don't want to leave my friend. I would never leave her side. I didn't mean to.
Enough! Okay, I said enough. Nia, I know you didn't mean to hurt me. I know it was an accident. It was a match. These things happen. I need a minute to myself.
Natalya leaves the two of them to feel super sorry about their little feud they got going on because their friend got hurt in the meantime. So Nia Jax and Ronda Rousey, there's a brand new, I wouldn't say brand new, but a more meaningful part of this angle where Natalya is now hurt because of what happened between her and Nia Jax, and Ronda Rousey was not there to save her. Nia Jax expressed her, just her sorry. She was so sorry about what happened here. So, and they both said that they're her friends. So Natalya is caught in the middle, which is a cool way to make this matter more. I like this a lot. And as I was saying before, Natalya could be the one to cash in and straight take the title off of Ronda if she wins, or just ruin this match altogether. I hope it turns out one of those two ways. I really don't think that I want this this title on either of them right now. Honestly, I could see Natalya as the Raw Women's Champion. Maybe she's going to go super heel off of this. Maybe this just powered her up and put her into that heel category. I would love to see that, man. Heel Natalya. Please do that. Please do that. WWE, I would like for you to do that. So what else we got? Oh man, one of the segments of the night. This is one of my favorite things that happened all night. If this is what's next, I'm gonna be so happy. Oh no, that's not what happened next. What happened next was Braun Strowman versus Bobby Roode, and the match was just lackluster as heck, except for one moment where Braun Strowman actually, there was a ladder bridge that was set up between the barricade and the ring itself. So there was a big ladder between both of them that was barricading Braun Strowman from going after Bobby Roode after Bobby Roode went for a swift run around the ring. They made Bobby Roode look like the weakest dude possible here. Sorry, Bobby Roode, but it's time to go heel, or it's time for you to get back in TNA, dude. We're done here. We're done here. Okay? We're done here. Bobby Roode's got to go back to TNA or back to NXT or turn heel. These are the only outcomes that I feel are necessary at this point. All right. Braun Strowman chases Bobby Roode around the ring. There's a ladder that's set up between the apron and the barricade. Okay, so it's a ladder bridge. Braun Strowman comes to this ladder bridge. He says, "Nothing's going to stop me from getting to you, Bobby Roode." So he lifts up both of his arms and smashes the ladder in half. Breaks the ladder in half. Whatever happened after that pretty much didn't matter. Okay, he smashes the ladder in half. It's an OMG moment. It's an incredible moment where just another feat of strength from Braun Strowman. I don't know how many of these they got lined up, but they just need to keep them coming. I love seeing Braun Strowman just doing incredible things every Monday Night Raw. So then he snatches Bobby Roode, hits him with the power slam. Game over. 1, 2, 3. Bobby Roode, please, dude. One of these three things. You either go back to TNA, you go back to NXT, or you turn heel. Okay? 3 things. Okay, he's got 3 choices. I'm giving you 3 choices. Robert Roode, Bobblehead, Uncle Bob. Nothing glorious about any of this. All right, you got 3 choices. And I'm pretty sure one of them is off the table since you got like a no compete clause. So you're not getting that one. That was not happening. So you got 2 choices. Which is going to be, dude? And I know it's not his fault. I love Bobby Roode. He's a very great athlete. It's just he's a better heel than a face. And none of this face stuff makes any sense. None of it makes any sense. So anyway, Bobby Roode gets just thrown through the mat. 1, 2, 3, game over. Braun Strowman wins. Let's move on. All right, that's my message. Braun Strowman's a monster. Bobby Roode, I didn't expect anything much, but still, it's like, dude, it's so disappointing because he's such a great heel. The guy's mind, his ability to spit a incredible heel promo is on par with anybody out there. His wrestling ability is on par with almost anybody out there. His look is great, dude. I can't believe the guy's as old as he is and looks like that. He looks like he's got the body of like a freaking Adonis. It's crazy, man. Everything about him is prime time. It's just his face, his good guy run that's going on right now is not prime time. It's everything about him bleeds prime time except for his face run. And I don't know how many weeks I got to keep saying this, but man, stop being a good guy, all right? Just get it up out of your system. Uncle Bobbert. I'm sorry, but they got to do it, man. Yeah, it's on Hulu. It is on Hulu. They got the 90-minute version the day after. You could definitely watch it on Hulu if you have it. Next up, we had a like 20,000 man match to find out who's going to go after the Raw Tag Team Championships. We had the B team, we had the Ascension, we had the Revival, we had Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler, we had Titus Worldwide, we had just everybody, Fandango, like Breezango, everybody. Okay, just every tag team you could think of, yeah, they were in this match. Anyway, surprisingly, the first people eliminated are Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler. I was like, what the heck? Okay, they might be throwing me for a loop here, but it all comes down to Heath Slater and Rhino versus the B team, Bo Dallas and Curtis Axel, and Heath Slater accidentally eliminates Rhino himself. He's got somebody on his back, and he goes to move, and then he slaps Rhino in the face, and Rhino falls off the apron, and that's them eliminated. So the B teams, their streak is alive, and on top of that, they are the next people who are going to challenge against Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt. Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt had a promo before that as well, but it was just the same thing, speaking nonsense, nothing too crazy, and just nothing really to invest in. It was just Bray Wyatt speaking that same stuff. Oh, hey, man, you know, in the hearts of men, people think that they're the best, man. But think about it. Are you really the best, man? Because I'm the best, man. Like, just, this is not what he said, but pretty much that's what his promos always are. And then, delete. Just, the same old promo over and over again. Nothing hype. No, like, no more insight into how their team is working together more cohesively. Like, there are so many things they could have done here to make it so Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy are looking like more and more of a powerful tag teams, more like a strong cohesive unit, to where they have come up with their own ways of like working together to destroy other tag teams that step up, and nobody's able to do it. But no, they just resort to just the same old catchphrases and taglines and delete and all this stuff and Woken Warriors and all this. It's like, come on, none of that really tells us that you two are any more legitimate of a tag team from the day that you guys came together. They seem like such a throwaway tag team, such a copy, a cut and paste. Like, okay, let's these two come together. There's nothing about this tag team that seems cohesive. There's nothing about this tag team that seems like they're coming together like chocolate milk, like Rice Krispies, man. The snap, crackle, and the pop. These guys ain't snapping, they ain't cracking, they ain't popping. It's just two guys who honestly look like singles competitors who happen to be together and have belts on them right now. Okay, I need that chocolate milk. All right, show me you guys are working well together. Blend it up, froth it up, freeze it up, make us a shake or something, man. It's horrible. These guys are absolutely not a tag team. Their theme song even doesn't sound like a tag team theme song. It's just one guy's song, stop it, put this guy's song, stop it, this guy's song, stop it, okay, good, match now. It's horrible. No cohesiveness, no togetherness. Finish each other's sentence one time and now you're a tag team. I don't think so, all right? So anyway, their promo was trash, all right? This is what I'm trying to tell you. The promo was trash. So the B team wins the exchange, and now they're gonna fight the Deleter of Worlds in a who the F cares type of match. All right, I'm sorry, but there's nothing about this match that has me hype. Okay, I know the B team, they're finally getting a push, but look at what they're getting pushed against. A literally non-team. These guys don't even work together. They got one move that works together. Their finisher. Not a tag team, man. They're not. They got like a brand new shirt. Oh man, they got a shirt together. I guess they're a tag team, right? Guess who else had a tag team shirt? Y2AJ. They had a tag team shirt. Guess what happened there? There's nothing about this that means anything to me. It's just another way to put people on the fight card. I'm looking for worthwhile and great rivalries. This is not one of them. These two teams haven't even talked to each other, and now they got a week to make this matter. I shouldn't have spent this much time on this because WWE doesn't even spend this much time on this. So on to the next one. Okay, now an actual segment that I liked. Okay, I'm sorry, man, but that's okay. There's one part of it that I really like. It's because Bo Dallas finally gets to fight against his real life brother. Okay, I almost forgot this. Bo Dallas and Bray Wyatt are real life brothers. They were raised in the same family. I'm not talking about WWE. I'm talking about real life. They are real life brothers. So that gets me hype. Okay, the one angle they aren't using. So anyway, next thing, Sami Zayn, Bobby Lashley. This is actually the point where I started to feel like this Raw might actually suck a lot. So I was almost checked out. Bobby Lashley comes out and he says, "Hey, Sami Zayn, you want to talk trash? Come out here. Come out here and talk it to my face." Which I was like, all right. And then Sami Zayn's music played and Sami Zayn wasn't there. Sami Zayn's music played and I was like, okay, well, is Sami Zayn not going to show up? But he did. He did show up. He showed up in the crowd and this is what he said.
So Sami Zayn has been talking a lot of trash about me and our Money in the Bank match. But from where I come from, we do things the old-fashioned way. So Sami, if you have anything to say about me or to me, why don't you just come down to this ring and say it to my face?
Yoo-hoo, Bobby! Hey, so let me get this right. You want me to walk in that ring right now? Is that it? Not a chance.
Sami Zayn was so funny in this segment, dude.
The last time I was in that ring with you,
Sami Zayn, he killed this promo, man. Sami Zayn was incredible. And I don't mean killed isn't a bad thing. He killed it in a very good way. Sami Zayn had me entertained from start to finish.
Assaulted me when I wasn't ready. I went to shake your hand like a man, and you squeezed it so hard you almost broke every bone in my hand. I can't even hold the microphone without pain, but it doesn't bother me because I am so brilliant. I am such a genius performer that my brain never stops working. Never. My brain never stops scouting my opponents. So this past week, I've gotten some great insight into who Bobby Lashley is, and I did that with a little tool I like to call Instagram.
There were actually people chanting boring doing this. This is how just
to post
weird.
These inspirational quotes on Instagram.
Dude, There were people chanting boring during this. Wherever they were they at? Houston? Houston's salty as heck right now, okay? I'll tell you this right now. This is a bad place to have Raw because you know they're super salty. They should have stayed away from Houston for a couple weeks after this NBA business, man, because Houston's super salty for some reason. They were not a great crowd tonight. They were cool for like the first maybe hour of the show, and then after that, it just seemed like they lost all interest in anything of worth because they were chanting boring during this Sami Zayn promo, which was honestly one of the greatest parts of this entire Raw. So, Houston, man, get it together, all right? Get it together. This was absolutely not boring. This was absolutely Sami Zayn killing it. And, you know, whatever, I'll let you be the judge. Keep listening.
Yeah! If you'll indulge me, please, on the Tron, I've taken the liberty of preparing. Look at this one. This one's great. Okay, they told me to think outside the box. I showed them there is no box. Hey, put the other one up. Apply for that job. Date that person. Buy that plane ticket. Move to that city. Do all the things that scare you because they are worth it. I mean, come on. This is good stuff. This is good.
This is good.
It's a little too good. I logged in to one of my many anonymous Instagram accounts, and I sent Bobby a DM as a fan, just thanking him for these inspirational quotes. And instead of just replying with a personal response, he sent me a copy and pasted link. And when I clicked that link, it took me to this webpage. He sent me to his own fan club where, hey, surprise, surprise, for only $19.99, I could get a Bobby Lashley headband.
Oh.
And for only $39.99, I could get a Bobby Lashley t-shirt. Don't you see what's going on here?
Ripping, that's what's going on here.
Man. It's all a cash grab. He's just trying to get one over on every single one of you the way he's trying to get one over on me. Well, I'm sorry, Bobby. I am too smart to fall for your tricks.
Sammy, I thought that you would at least have the decency to come in here and face me face to face.
Where are you going?
I'm sorry, Bobby. I don't talk face to face with liars.
I don't
Bobby,
talk to liars.
If that is even your real name.
If that is even your real name.
The motivational post.
Yo. Sami Zayn, dude. I don't talk to liars. If that is even your real name. Oh, dude. I can't. I can't. It's just too bad. It's too bad that he's just getting him on the mic, because as soon as he gets in this ring, Sami Zayn is about to get just thrown through this mat, dude. You know for a fact that Bobby Lashley is going to grab him and throw him, and he might not land for like a couple of minutes. It's craziness. Let's continue.
That stupid fake smile you've got plastered on your face all the time, it's all one big lie. Everything about him is a lie. Everything about you is a lie, Bobby. Were you even in the army?
Oh, he looks salty as heck.
Just maybe, you never even actually served your country. That was just another one of your lies.
Oh, look, yo, Bobby Lashley, his chin, you can see so many muscles in his chin. I think scientists just discovered a new chin muscle. Oh, he's super salty. Dude, I wish I could show you guys this picture right now, but WWE will probably claim this whole thing and pretend that they own this broadcast. Dude, they just discovered. I'm getting word. Hang on. What's that? What? Hang on. Neil deGrasse Tyson. It's a pleasure to have you on the broadcast. What do you want to tell me? No way. Really? Bobby Lashley. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy, dude. Can I tell people, or is it secret? It's not secret. Has it been cleared? It's been cleared. Okay, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Neil deGrasse Tyson says a brand new chin muscle was just discovered because of Bobby Lashley looking so mad in this segment, dude. Hang on, let me call him back. Hey, Neil. Was it just one? Was it two? Was it one? Oh, it was the same muscle twice? Okay. Same muscle twice. One on this side, one on this side. Dude, this is crazy. We witnessed history tonight. There's a brand new muscle in the human chin that we never knew about. That was just found during this segment because he is looking too salty. Dude, the salt in the face of Bobby Lashley looks like he is going to rip the head off of Sami Zayn when he gets a hold of him. I'm looking forward to seeing it. He got mad. When he said that about the military, there was a look on his face, just a look of murder. Straight murder. I'm glad we got that confirmation from Neil deGrasse Tyson, because I was wondering if scientists knew about this. And they have found out. They found out. There's a brand new muscle, guys. It was never discovered before this evening. Anyway, that segment was probably one of the last good things to happen on Monday Night Raw. What was there? A 6-woman tag match after that? Gosh, dude. I don't even want to talk about it. I honestly just want to end this right now. But anyway, if the end of Monday Night Raw wouldn't have been so good, I would actually just be like, all right, that's Grapple Chat. See you guys later. But no, there was more. All right, so anyway, we got the Riot Squad versus Sasha Banks, Ember Moon, and Alexa Bliss. The rudimentary, every single Raw multi-women match that makes no sense and has nothing to do with any sort of storyline. It happened, and dude, I'm checked out immediately like a library book. Okay, no due date, checked out completely. So I'm sitting here watching this match. Nobody's doing anything and you got some of the greatest women in the WWE. Nobody's doing anything of any merit. I guess Ember Moon had like a springboard crossbody. That was maybe like the most incredible thing I saw. Sasha Banks with her botching all over the place looked like she almost snapped her back from not landing a double knee to the chest of 2 members of the Riot Squad. Looked like Sasha Banks did more damage to herself than the people she was landing on with her knees. Just a throwaway match, man. They gotta stop doing this stuff. Anyway, Alexa Bliss, she feigns an injury or something and decides to leave, so she walks up the ramp and walks out of the place, leaving the team of good women to a disadvantage. So it's Ember Moon and Sasha Banks against the entire Riot Squad, which shouldn't be a problem because most of the Riot Squad is not great at wrestling to begin with. But still, somehow it's insurmountable odds for a previous for the previous multiple-time Raw Women's Champion and the previous NXT Women's Champion. It becomes a problem for them to take out 3 women who have never touched gold in WWE. It becomes insurmountable odds. All of a sudden, Bayley's music hits, which is not imposing at all. Her music comes on and it sounds like you're about to watch an episode of Teletubbies. Comes down to the ring. She proceeds to clean house in just a way that makes no sense, because if Ember Moon can't do it, how the heck is Bayley gonna do it? Anyway, so Bayley comes down, cleans house, Bayley to belly, gets the pin, 1, 2, 3, game over. The good guys win, and they think it's all right because Bayley injected herself into this match because they lost Alexa Bliss because she left. So I guess it's all right. And they announce the win. It's all good. Sasha Banks, Ember Moon, and Bayley win the match. They're backstage. Baron Corbin. This is also one good part of this Raw. Baron Corbin is now known as the Constable of Monday Night Raw. This was one of my favorite parts of this entire Raw. One of the only parts that really got me hype. Baron Corbin is the Constable of Raw, appointed by Stephanie McMahon to make sure that all the mistakes that Kurt Angle has been making will be rectified and put in check. at that moment. So Baron Corbin now has a position of power backstage. It's so cool, and he says, "Hey, you got to go tell them that's a no-go. They didn't win." Kurt Angle, go tell Ember Moon, Ruby Riott, all the rest of them. Go tell them that that's not real. Okay, that win didn't happen. Kurt Angle's like, really? He's like, yeah, go tell them. So Kurt Angle goes and tells them that they lost, and then they all walk off and look at Bayley like she disappointed them. It's like, nah, man. I mean, if you two were gonna lose against those three, you're gonna lose anyway. So I was just like all kinds of perplexed and disappointed in this segment because I'm like, why are you looking at Bayley like that? It's not her fault. If she wouldn't have shown up, you guys would have got super smashed. You only got slightly smashed and lost by disqualification. So please. This made no sense. The whole segment was a throwaway, and it wasted 20 minutes of my night. Okay? Bayley Tubbies. Yes, Bayley Tubbies. All right? Bayley Tubbies. Get them out of here. It was just another way to just be like, oh, let's put all the women on the show tonight so nobody's upset. Nobody goes home upset, man. Forget the live audience. The live audience is full of casuals because that's what you breed. You breed casuals when you treat us stupid because only casuals will show up if they feel stupid. They want to feel stupid. That's what casual fans are for. They want to just show up, have a good night, drink some beer, and go home. Like, that's what casuals do. You're breeding casuals by making casual matches. If you want hardcore fans to come out and buy all the t-shirts, hold up signs, cheer for you like they did back when WCW was fighting against Monday Night Raw, you gotta start doing that, okay? Stop the casual crap where you just put everybody on the screen. It doesn't make any sense, Raw. Doesn't make any sense, WWE. You're breeding what you want. If what you want is casual fans, you're doing a very good job because none of this makes any sense to me. None of this makes any sense to all the people in the chat right now. None of them know. They don't know why this match happened. Okay, so if the people who were actually supporting you on a day-by-day basis, who were thinking about, what's going to happen on Monday Night Raw, when it's Thursday night, people are thinking about Monday Night Raw, those are the people you need to latch onto. Stop trying to make casual matches and just put everybody in front of people. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. None of these matches make sense, and nobody wants to see 6-women tag action unless it makes sense, and it doesn't. Absolutely does not. Over the hills and everywhere. Exactly. So anyway, like I said, I spent more time on this match than WWE did because Riot Squad wins because of disqualification, I guess. Anyway, then Big Show comes out. Yes, Big Show. Big Show comes out and introduced the Special Olympic athletes for Team Texas, which was a cool segment. Can't say anything about this other than good job, man. Special Olympics is a great way to showcase the talents of a lot of different people who might not get showcased without it. Finn Balor's music comes on almost in the middle of the whole promo, and then he comes out and gives high fives to all the Special Olympics athletes, which is really cool. And then he does his thing, and all the Special Olympics athletes are doing it, and it's like, dude, I forgive you. Like, I was mad. I was actually a little upset because of all the stuff I just talked about. But then, as soon as I saw Finn Balor doing his taunt, his thing, and the music's playing, and I see all the Special Olympics athletes, they're doing it, and then they turn around and they do it again. I was like, all right, man, WWE, I forgive you. All right, yeah. I'll try not to be so hard on you on Grapple Chat tonight because that's good, man. That's a feel good moment. And honestly, like how many leagues are doing that? How many sports are doing stuff like that? I gotta give them their props, okay? I know I sound upset about WWE, but honestly, like I still believe, all right? I still believe, and they did a good job right here. This was cool, showing off the Special Olympics athletes, and also Big Show. That's cool. Maybe he's gonna be back in the public eye sometime soon. And man, he's in the best shape of his life, so who knows? Or well, not the best shape of his life, but like the second best shape of his life, because this dude used to be able to like fly off the ropes and run around like super fast and stuff. So I'll say second best shape of his life. But now's the time. Hopefully, Big Show will come back and help to revitalize some feuds or to help get Brock back on TV. Whatever he can do, just get Brock back on TV. All right, I need some Brock. I was like, I forgive you. It's all good. So Finn Balor comes out, does his thing. Kevin Owens comes out. everybody in the arena is of course on Finn Balor's side. Kevin Owens and him have a pretty dang good match. Two previous Universal Champions. I couldn't, like, honestly, this match was just fun. It was fun, man. Kevin Owens, of course, he kept the pressure on. They went to commercial a couple times, which I was like, dude, this is the main event. You guys couldn't fit that in somewhere else. You couldn't fit in a couple more commercials during this Riot Squad match or something. But no. All right, so they go to commercial. They come back from commercial. He's got him in a headlock just like 20 times. There was just a lot of rest holds in this match, but it was still fun. I saw some working of the arm. You could tell that Kevin Owens is just a consummate professional. He was working the arm of Finn Balor in positions and in holds that I've not seen Kevin Owens do since he came to the main roster. And it's just such a testament to how good Kevin Owens is. The fact that every time I see him wrestle, he does something new. He introduces a new level of intensity in a certain situation. He'll introduce a new level of hold, a new level of viciousness. He'll show that he's been studying another person's moveset and be able to reverse something or be able to put someone in a position where they can't use their offense because they're so hurt. Just incredible stuff from Kevin Owens. And Finn Balor, man, this guy has turned a corner when it comes to my respect for his wrestling. I've always seen him as a good wrestler, but this guy is putting on good shows now. Okay, something that he has not been doing a whole lot. His style got very stagnant. His matches got very stagnant, and it was just a super like paint by the numbers Finn Balor match for a couple weeks. But recently, man, he has been an entertainer. He has been pulling out all the stops, flying over the top rope, just getting selling perfectly after 10 minutes of match. He still remembers what happened 10 minutes ago. The guy is just doing some of the best work I've seen him do on the main roster, and I don't know if this is going to add up to a Universal title shot. I don't know where he's going next, but I really enjoy Finn Balor's work recently, and I hope he keeps it up. This match did not disappoint. The intensity they both brought. It's like they both knew what happened before on Raw, and they knew they had to bring it. It's like Vince McMahon was backstage like, oh, hey, we messed up. You guys got to get out there and just give them a match, okay? Give them something great. Just go balls to the wall. Because that's what they did. It seemed like Finn Balor and Kevin Owens both had been watching backstage and saw that this Raw was floundering and losing its momentum completely, and so they came out there and they just brought the momentum. And they ended Raw on a great note. Finn Balor wins. He beats Kevin Owens by jumping off the ladder on like the second rung. Kevin Owens introduces a gigantic ladder to this match, which is not illegal. As long as you don't hit anybody with it, you can always bring a ladder to a match. So the ladder's in there. Kevin Owens is up top. He says that he's going to do a frog splash off the top. He decides not to. He goes down a couple rungs. He decides he's going to do it again. No, it's too high. He goes down a couple rungs. Then he decides he's going to do it, and then Finn Balor hops up, grabs him off the ladder, smashes him to the ground, climbs all the way up to the second rung of a ladder that's got to be at least like a 15-foot ladder. So he's at least 12 feet up. Jumps off of it, coup de grace, straight to the chest and the arm of Kevin Owens. Coup de grace, game over. 1, 2, 3. That's the end of Raw. If it weren't for that spot, this Raw would have been in the dumps as far as my rating. So when it comes to my rating, I'm going to give this a 7. 7.1. These ratings are going slowly and further down because nothing is being announced. Nothing is pushing forward in any reasonable way that I should be excited about. All of the Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal feud is they worked a little bit backstage, so I can't be too mad. I'll give it a 7.4 then. 7.4. There you go. That's as high as I'm going. Because Jinder Mahal and Roman Reigns did have a little backstage segment where they shot back and forth and showed a little bit of the intensity, and they had a backstage brawl. I forgot about that. They had a little backstage brawl. It lasted for maybe 20 seconds. It wasn't like a huge backstage brawl, but it did forward their feud a little bit. Seth Rollins getting his feud cemented pretty much against Elias was cool. Sami Zayn and Bobby Lashley thing was cool only because of Sami Zayn. Bobby Lashley was just a figurehead. Bobby Roode and Braun Strowman was a throwaway, shouldn't even happen match. The end of Raw was cool, and the Riot Squad thing slowed down the pace completely. The B team winning that match was really strange, especially with the team of Dolph Ziggler and Drew McIntyre getting eliminated so quickly. It's just weird stuff. The Raw Women's Championship stuff. Maybe I could do 7.5, or I'm gonna do 7.5 because I do see a lot of these feuds going forward. But there's just a lack of intensity, a lack of originality, a lack of hype that I just can't overlook. I'm gonna say 7.5. I'm gonna say 7.5, but that's like the highest I'm gonna go because things were pushed forward here. There were some there were moments that you would need to watch Raw to understand why things are escalating the way they are, but nothing groundbreaking, you know. And I hate the fact that I feel like they're only saving groundbreaking things for pay-per-views because you got to mix it up, man. You got to break the ground other times. That way, it's not so predictable. Because if you're expected to break the ground, are you really breaking ground or are you fulfilling expectations? All right. There's a difference between breaking ground and fulfilling expectations. If you fulfill expectations, how does that sound? Does that sound like it's something hype? Or are you just getting what you paid for? If you break the ground, that's something that makes it so it's like you're proud to be part of something. You're proud to be part of something that where people are taking it to that next level. If you break the ground, that's epic. If you fulfill expectations, that's okay. Okay, that's just treading water. And especially 2 weeks before one of their big 5 pay-per-views, Money in the Bank, you shouldn't be treading water. You should be getting me super hype. All right, my hype should be directly congruent to what you do for me. Right now, my hype for Money in the Bank is down here, like, because it just seems like another pay-per-view. It seems like a repeat of Backlash or something, man. We need to even that up. Okay, they're trying. I see you trying, but you're not doing anything groundbreaking. You're delivering on expectations, and you're not even doing that well. I love you, WWE, but you really got to start helping me out here. All right, I ain't going nowhere. They know that, and that's probably why. Is SmackDown Live a better show? We'll see. We'll see, man. Tomorrow is the day where we'll get to figure that out. We'll figure that out tomorrow. We'll see if SmackDown Live can beat it. Title doesn't matter anymore. Exactly. And that's why when people are asking me today about the Money in the Bank, this is another reason I don't care about Money in the Bank, is because it has to go to somebody on SmackDown. Because if anybody on Raw wins it, how do you cash in on somebody who's not there? How do you cash in on an Invisible Man? How do you cash in on Brock Lesnar? You got to go find him? You gotta talk to Vince McMahon and make sure that Brock is gonna be here on this day that you're gonna cash in on. Like, how are you supposed to cash in on Brock Lesnar? So it's basically like half of the Money in the Bank roster should not win, and if they do, it will lead to the lack of hype for Money in the Bank. So it's like only half of the Money in the Bank roster even matters. And the Money in the Bank match to me is one of the most hype matches, maybe the most hype match, because if you win the Royal Rumble, you know exactly what's happening. You're getting a shot versus the person who's the world champion of the show that you're on at WrestleMania. So it's like everything's already mapped out for you. Money in the Bank is like you have a guaranteed title shot anytime you want. That's cool. To me, Money in the Bank is one of the most influential and most hype matches that WWE does. But right now, they've taken 50% of the hype and just cut it in half and thrown it to the wolves. Because if anybody on Raw wins that championship, it takes all the mystery out of it, takes all the hype out of it, period. Because where's Brock? You're going to cash in on Brock? What are you going to do? You're going to wait for one of his like 4 appearances this year? It just kills the hype to me. So it's either they're going to do a surprise match where Brock is going to have a title match at Money in the Bank this year, or somebody on SmackDown needs to win it. Because as long as Brock has that title, it's pointless. You can cash in on an Invisible Man. There's no hype to it to me. Okay? Stop it. They should have filled up the whole entire Money in the Bank match with nothing but SmackDown athletes, because nobody on Raw is going to be able to catch Brock. What are you supposed to do? Go visit him at his house? Go to his barn? The second you see a segment where Brock Lesnar is at his house, or they're showing the life of Brock Lesnar and it's a live interview from the branch, you know that's where the cash-in is going to happen. There's no other place. He's never on Raw. The championship means nothing on Raw. It's just a placeholder. So I hope sometime soon Seth Rollins going to take it. Roman Reigns going to take it. Braun Strowman's going to take it. Whoever, dude, somebody. Both of the Authors of Pain, one of them gets it. That'd be a cool twist. That'd be a really cool twist. They could do some twin magic with both members of the Authors of Pain, where the ref can't tell which one is which. Brock Lesnar lands the F5 on one of them, but he's so hurt, he rolls out of the ring, and out from under the ring comes Akam, and Razor's the guy who got F5'd. So Akam's fresh and clean. Brock Lesnar's looking at him like, okay, all I got to do is just hit him one more time, but he's fresh and clean. It's Akam. It's not Razor. He doesn't understand the difference, and the ref doesn't understand the difference. Hits him with the last chapter or something. Hits him with an incredible last ride type power bomb or something, and gets the Universal title up off of him. And now the Authors of Pain are Universal Champion. Something like that. Just get it up off of Brock. All right. I don't care what you got to do. Get it off of Brock. The title doesn't matter at this moment, and neither does his reputation. Because what is he? Champions want to fight. Savages want to fight. Beasts want to fight. Mercenaries want to fight. Okay, he doesn't fit into any of these categories at the moment. All right, do that. Do some twin magic with the Authors of Pain or something, man. Just get the belt off of Brock. Get it off of him in some mischievous way. I don't care what it takes, but just stop. Okay, the whole Brock experiment. It's not making him seem like big money. It's making him seem like big funny. Finn go demon on Brock. Yeah, do that. Anything. Okay. Anything at all. Just, I'm telling you right now, that universal strap, I forgot what it even looks like. I know it's red. I guess it's red, guys. Who knows? It looks red. Anyway, 7.5, that's as high as I can give it. Maybe even less than that, but I want them to still, I want them to have a fighting chance. So here, WWE, here's the 7.5. I wanted to give you lower than that, but yeah, you're doing well. Just keep it up and keep pushing forward. I don't want to discourage you too much. 7.5. Hopefully you guys felt the same. I see a bunch of people gave it lower than that, so it's all good. It's all good. I saw 7.7 from SkullCrusherPrincess. I saw 8.2 from Boss Gaming, 5.6 from Second City. I see 7 from Adam Bomb, 6 from Jeremy Miller, that is. I agree, man. I get, if you took all those scores and evened them out, I guarantee you'd probably hit like 7.5, 7.3, 7.4, something like that. But yeah, it's been 11 out of 10 hanging out with you guys. You said it perfectly. You said it perfectly, SkullCrusherPrincess. It's been so fun hanging out with you guys. We got a brand new legit boss in Finnish Hype King, the FinnishViking. Hopefully next week Raw will be better. Hopefully tomorrow SmackDown will continue to give us a good show, a good, fun, entertaining show, and I hope that you guys will stay safe. If all you care about is WWE and this live stream, then I will see you guys tomorrow. If you are looking forward to some more stuff tonight, if you're not going to bed right now, join me on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. If you were watching this after the fact on YouTube and you made it this far, leave a hashtag. What can I say? Hashtag. If that's even your name. Hashtag Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn pretty much saved this whole entire thing to me. Hashtag Sami Zayn. Okay, leave a hashtag Sami Zayn in the comment section if you're watching this after the fact and you made it this far. I would love to see that you're a warrior and you've been watching this entire thing front to back. Please leave a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not already done that, and hit that bell icon. If you are subscribed, unsubscribe and resubscribe. Click that bell icon and then click all notifications. That way you'll actually get notified when I upload things. I've noticed a steep drop in the amount of people who are seeing my videos when I upload one, and the amount of people who are watching my videos, which is telling me that YouTube once again is doing some weirdness. So please guys, unsubscribe resubscribe, click the bell, click all notifications. That way you'll know when I upload something, because I'm gonna upload a lot more of Detroit coming up. I know people are following that storyline. They're probably sitting here like, "Yo, Gritty, I wanna know what happens. I wanna know what happens," and I want you to know what happens. So I'm gonna be uploading a couple more parts of Detroit Become Human. That's gonna be happening very soon, probably after I finish broadcasting tonight. And if you want to be able to see those, please make sure you do that. And free tacos. Free tacos. 5.6 still. Haven't seen it, kid. Give numbers. Raw starts in 1.5 hours. Well, Iris, you let me know. You tweet me about it. You tweet me what your rating is after you see it. GWE has free tacos. Hashtag Sami Zayn. Yeah, put that in the comment section after this video goes uploaded to YouTube. Thank you guys so much for joining me for Grapple Chat. It's always a pleasure. I know I sound a little upset, but that's just because I put so much love and respect and passion into watching this and explaining, and I've had to fight off so many people who talk trash about the WWE, and it's like, man, it's crunch time. It's time for you guys to give me a little payback. Show me some good stuff, man. They got the best roster of talent they've ever had. I know they could do better than this. So, SmackDown, it's on you now. Raw's handing the baton to SmackDown. SmackDown, you better take it and run to the finish line. I will see you guys next episode of Grapple Chat, and I'll see you guys before that for SmackDown Live. Much love, much respect. Thank you guys so much. When I say much love, I mean it from the heart. You guys rock. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I see you guys in just a bit. Gritty Urban, out.